Oh, I ran out of time, because I normally always do. I was saying something about Xiao's story quest and about the blood of the Qi being stuck underneath Qingce, and now we think that that's what's causing problems here. God's remains? Which one? Well, firstly, I read about this in a book I bought from a street vendor, so it's not the most credible source. But the book told of a hidden palace in the Qingce mountain range called the Hidden Palace of Zhou Formula. We've been there. It is enchanted with the 7 and 8 gates method, with which it suppresses countless evil spirits, the most revered of them being a god known as Taldu.
Wait, so Taldu's remains? That's what's causing this mystery illness?
So Taldu is a god into the afterlife. It's also a tree. If you've seen the last video, we touched basis on what that was and what it is. And the tree's flowers look exactly like the flowers that Hu Tao has on her.
Not to steal anyone's thunder, but while I do suspect a connection with Qingce village, I highly doubt that God remains are the cause.
That's right. The slightest trace of God remains, and Baizhu and I would surely have sensed them.
Good point. Then what could be the true cause?
Master Xingqiu, I will head to Qingce village to investigate further after Chi-Chi returns. Hopefully, I will have more answers after that.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Yeah, we're pros at gathering stuff. Just tell us where to go and we'll track down those herbs, no problem.
I am most grateful for the offer. I'll be sure to let you know if I need your assistance.
Thank you for everything, Dr. Baizhu.
Merely doing my duty.
Well, you take care of yourself too, Baizhu.
Don't worry about me. I'm keenly aware of my limits.
Okay. Whatever you say, Dendro Snake Daddy. That's what people are calling him. Sovereign Paimon, it was good to see you, but now I must return home and relay Dr. Baiju's words to my family. I'll come with you. I want to take another look at his lordship's room. Yeah, because in the last video, there was a guy at the funeral parlor that was asking who Lanyan was when he met her. And he's like, oh, I hear that they practice in mystical arts and this other crap. And that he's like, I seen her talking to the master. And she had like a little Rattan doll. And he's like, and then later on that same day, I found the exact same doll underneath his lordship's bed, and it was cold to the touch, like basically saying that the doll is casting some kind of a magic spell on their lordship, who happens to be Xingqiu's grandfather, and it's like aging him and putting him into a coma. So they're basically trying to say that the doll is like a voodoo doll that's killing people, is what they're trying to say. Like, it's because the doll is casting a spell. It's like, what? And now they're trying to say that it's Lanyan who did it? And I don't think so. But I don't know yet. Also, because this is the first part, and I hate every time I run out of time. The video might be shorter, but probably not, because I gotta go open up the mini games and see what they are. But I don't know how that's gonna work. We'll have to look. Also, as is becoming a freaking permanent thing in this game, a lot of the characters aren't voiced. Only certain characters are voiced. I don't know why. I do know why, but I'm not sure why, because it was only affecting certain voice actors, but I guess it turns out it was more than who I thought it was. So don't know what to say about that. Bye everyone, and don't worry about me. I'm doing fine. In all honesty, I've never been as close with my great-grandfather as my father and grandfather, given his age. He already wasn't speaking much by the time I was around.
Hey, come on now! We get that you don't want us to worry, but there's no need to downplay it, alright? We should be supporting you here, not the other way around.
Paimon's a lot smarter than I remember. I guess it's been a long time since we last met. It actually has. Look at that guy in the tree over there.
Hey! Paimon's always been smart.
Oh, she's getting told. She just got called dumb by Changyun. Oh my god. You know, recently, a phrase that Hu Tao always says has been on my mind a lot. Live in life, die in death. But she must be exceptionally busy these days, as I've barely seen her at all. So how about we all go for a meal together in a few days' time, when everything's calmed down? Sounds great, I'm free whenever. Then it's decided. See you in a few days.
Even though Baizhu ruled out God remains as the cause, wants to get to the bottom of this Tao Do business. Oh, it's a shame Kuching had to disappear before she could tell us more.
Lanyan seems quite knowledgeable about it too.
True. Then let's head back and ask her. Come on, Xiangling's waiting on us too.
Let's go back and get kidnapped. I don't know why I said that. Yeah, so Lanyan is from the same village as Gaming, which is why I'm playing as him. Because he does know her, but because she was a new character added, his voice line for her, unfortunately, it is not, it's not voiced. As a lot of shit in this game is. Let's see. Right here. So being friends with Lanyan is a food lover's dream. You've got to ask her to take you into the mountains to try the local dishes. There's even a place where you can bring your own ingredients. Just tell her Gaming told you about it and she'll know the one. The mountain roads are hard to navigate, so you'll definitely need her to lead the way. Don't want you getting lost out there. Come on now. Anyway, eat as much as you want, okay? The boss is my friend, so just put it on my tab and call it a day. I would never do that. I don't know, I'm kind of a little depressed about this because I'm one of the people, I play this game for the voices. Like, that's what I get the joy out of, is hearing the characters talk. 'Cause I'm one of these people who play the game for the characters. And if everybody's gonna turn into a mute person who's just there, I don't know if I want to keep investing in this. Which is kind of hard to say when I have over 6,312 hours and have been playing it for 4 years. But, well, then again, some of the voice actors are dealing with that massive fire in the Palisades right now. That's a true tragedy. And I know Sino's voice actor was from there, so... I mean, there's a lot of things in everybody's real life that's affecting them. I do wish them all well, I really do. Because I don't know them personally. But... it's sad, though, how a lot of them just, like, don't want to do their lines anymore. Because a part of me is worried that what if they just get replaced by somebody who doesn't care and who will do the lines? Like, because I've come so used to these characters, like, their voices, like, I can't hear them as anybody else. Especially his.
Hitting the hay? No? You hungry? Wanna grab a bite?
He's always telling me about food all the time. He's always throwing food in my face. And the way he says that, it almost sounds wrong. Like, you hungry? Like, shh, stop. That's a fucking innuendo, you son of a bitch. Get it? Like, oh my god. Yeah, here's one. So, the Ministry of Civil Affairs will place various festive toys throughout Liyue Harbor during the Lantern Rite. Visit these toy locations and increase your festive travel journey progress to redeem the blah. Okay, in the Lamplight Entertainment menu, you can check the location of each festive toy in Liyue Harbor. That's what that is. So use normal attacks to activate fortune coins and cause them to rotate. Toggle them correctly to increase your festive travel progress. So if you sightseeing, that's what those are. So visit sightseeing scopes to catch a glimpse of sights afar. Successfully view these extraordinary vistas to increase your festive travel journal progress. That's the third one? Or the fourth one? So use attacks to activate launch tubes and cause them to stop rotating to increase your festive travel journal progress. When the launch tubes... okay, when the launch tubes, which have stopped rotating, point towards specific pictures, they can even fire off the corresponding fireworks. If you can cause the launch tubes to display 4 identical pictures at the same time, something interesting might happen. I get you. Yeah, but that's hard, so let's see what the picture... it's a heart, flags... oh, I recognize the symbols. It looks like Bennett... I can't think. Yunjin, Klee, and the one with the pyro slime, or the slime, I'm not sure who that would be. Or no, it's Klee. I don't know who the slime one is. So I have to stop these on a specific picture. Hold on. How are you gonna get that to... okay, maybe, hold on. It's the second one? Yeah. Did I get it? There you go. You gotta stop it on all 4 images. I have to do with the character whose attack isn't so wide. That's why I often use Heizo, because he has like a solid punch that like stops. As where if I attack with other characters, look at the range. Look, see the range? Look at the fucking range on that. Look at the range. It's impossible, like his goes left. Have you noticed that? Gamin's goes right down, but Kenichi's goes left down. Why do you swing the opposite way? What the hell is that? I just noticed that. He's right down, but he's left down. What the shit? And then we already he's yeah. Well, they have different swings. That's interesting because every Claymore character usually plays the same. I'm so used to like Fremine or Changyin. They also swing right down. Look at Eula. Look at Eula. Is there any other characters around here? So I don't really want to interact with her. I mean, I see her, but I don't really care. I actually don't like Eula. I don't really care for her much. She's just kind of there. Alright, let's see if I can find Lanian. Watch it be like, oh, she left.
Ah, you're back. Thanks again for helping me get Timaeus to the doctor. Please, take this Mora as a small token of our gratitude.
You shouldn't have. I barely lifted a finger. Well, that's gotta be an understatement. I doubt you carried me all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy by 1 finger. Oh, got air. Honorary Knight, I can't thank you enough. Please, let us give you something for your efforts.
Paimon thinks you're misunderstanding what that phrase means, but okay.
Yeah, are they making a fucking innuendo again? Like, I thought you carried me by 1 finger. Shut the hell up.
You'll have to excuse him. I think his efforts to learn the local dialect have fried the language part of his brain.
Alright, well, no more studying for you. Go get some rest. Doctor's orders. And if you take a turn for the worse, get back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away.
By the way, where did Lanian go?
Ah, yes. I almost forgot to mention. She said she went to catch up with Director Hu. She told me to pass on the message.
Wait, so she left?
Flashback. Younger, I'd like 3... Oh, what's this? A scent of spring under new management?
Perish the thought. Miss Ying and I had to run an errand, so I'm just watching the shop until she gets back.
I see. Well, Miss Temporary New Management, could I trouble you for 3 boxes of red dust under rolling clouds?
Red dust under rolling clouds. I think that rings a bell. Not a scent the average young lady would choose, though.
Correct. So you probably won't find it on the shelves. More likely hidden in a corner of the back somewhere. Would you mind digging it out?
Not at all. One moment.
Did she find it?
Here. Is this what you're looking for? If I'm not mistaken, it's used exclusively for ritual purposes.
So, they're trying to do like a cover-up thing. Well, not a cover-up. It's kind of like quiet. They don't want anybody to know about it. The Feying Commons Guild's master is ill and he's about to pass away. And they're trying to arrange his funeral arrangements, but they don't want the public to know about it. And that guy happens to be Xingqiu's like great-grandfather who's passing. And Hu Tao's in charge of the funeral processions because that's her job. She's a funeral parlor person. And she doesn't want anyone to know, but Lanyan kind of knows. And there's another guy, I think it might be Xingqiu's father. I think it might be Xingqiu's father. He's thinking that Lanyan is the one who's trying to kill his father's father, basically. So, because he's like, the people from Cheney Vale, they practice magic, and then they guess, like I was saying earlier, that Rattan figure, that he's seen her talking to his master, who I guess happens to be his great-grandfather, maybe, and he's seen her with that doll, and then he found the same doll under his master's bed not long afterwards, and it was the same exact doll, And he was like, and it was ice cold to the touch, and even Xingqiu and Changyin said that the room was freezing and had like a ominous darkness to it, like it felt like death was in the room. And they're thinking it's the doll that's trying to kill him. And now he's thinking that she's the one who's doing it, but I don't think that's the case. Oh, a lady of culture, I see. That is not common knowledge.
Let me wrap this up for you.
She has that look on her face like, Wait, I see it now. You're from the Lan lineage of Chen Yuvale, aren't you? Because of bird on her hair.
Huh? How can you tell?
That silver bird on your head. Your hairpiece told you. It's the Jade Plume Silverwing, one of the 3 immortals of Todo. Am I right, or am I right?
How did... Sorry, who are you?
How does she not know who Hutel is? Let's just say I'm a fellow lady of culture, but alas, I'm in a rush today, so I'll have to say goodbye for now. I hope we do meet again soon, Miss Temporary New Manager. I have a lot of air.
Huh? Grandpa was right. Liyue Harbor is full of hidden talents. I would never have expected the average perfume customer to be so knowledgeable.
Director Who? I gotta say, that outfit looks really good on you.
This lady, the way she talks, she comes on to you. Like I was saying earlier in the last video, there's this part when you have to make 3, let me start over. It's the quest for Zhongli when it's Farewell Archaic Lord, where you're sending him off. And that's when you don't know he's the Geo-Icon, you think he's just Zhongli, and Zhongli tells you to go get 3 perfume bottles to send off to the God of Geo statue. And you come here to ask her to help you make them, and she's like, oh, you're trying to get these perfume for 3 ladies, you're trying to swindle 3, and that's not even what you're here for. And it's even funnier if you do it as Ether, which I have, and it's funny. I didn't record that. I was thinking about it, but didn't, because there's a lot of innuendos in it, and I didn't know if I wanted that. Where she's like, don't let a job go to waste, and oh, you gotta turn it like this. And if you listen to it without watching what's happening and you just listen, it sounds worse. It sounds like they're describing something much worse. Like, sounds like you're on the hub or something. Like, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat that shit. If you listen to that without watching the game and you just listen to the audio, she's like, oh, you're gonna do 3 in one go? Like, oh my god. Why, thank you, Miss Yinger. I was just procuring some perfume from your fine establishment. Your temporary replacement provided a magnificent service.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Wait, Director Who?
Hey, we're back. Thanks for watching the store, Madame Lan.
Miss Yingar, that person you spoke to just now. Who was that?
Hu Tao. Director Hu Tao of the Wangshun Funeral Parlor.
Look at Shanling just standing in the background, blinking her eyes.
Huh? But I thought you wore the funeral parlor uniform. With the Harmony hexagram hat?
I guess she just changed into something more festive for the festival.
Dude, because it's a dress that Shanling gave her.
Shoot! I was face to face with her, and I had no idea. Sorry, Miss Yingar. Something's come up. Please let the others know I had to leave.
Huh? What could possibly be so urgent?
You know, that ball of Roman I had last night wasn't sitting right with me.
And then she just ran off after Hotel. Weird.
Maybe she'll be at the funeral parlor.
Are you going to look for her? If so, could you take this with you? I just found it in the store.
Uh-oh. See how the doll looks like her with the bird and everything? That's what the doll was. So, in that symbol, we've seen it at the beginning in the last video when Kaching picked up a coin and she goes, oh, I know, that's the Rardisvada symbol or some shit. I can't remember what it was. And it's on that doll. And it's almost like a voodoo doll. So, she's like, I found it in the store, and that's like the same doll that guy found under that other guy's bed who's sick. And now it's starting to connect the dots. They're really, really trying to set it up like, Lanyan's the one going around poisoning people with dolls.
Huh? Wait, isn't this one of those rattan figures?
Whatever it is, we don't sell them. So I'm guessing Madame Lan left it here by accident.
Yeah, well, she definitely makes these. Although, this one's pretty different from the one she made for the street fair. Plus, it has a sigil on it for some reason.
Not the kind of thing you see every day, that's for sure. It could be important, so if it does belong to Madame Lan, I'd like to get it back to her as soon as possible.
Well, then let's head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor again. Whatever it's for, the sooner she gets it back, the better.
Oh no, now we have it on us. Watch you be like, you stop, you have that damn cursed doll. I'm expecting that. I also like how Shanling was standing there and now she isn't. God. Do I even want to talk to Eula? Is she even still there? She is. What are you doing?
This should be enough.
This, bye.
Goodbye.
Yeah, there are other characters. Who do I have open right now? Sino was supposed to be here. I don't have anything to give her though, because it's from the event where you can give things to people. But, hold on. Rattan toy left behind by someone, perhaps Lanyan. It is slightly different from the ones at the fair, having a mysterious sigil stuck to it indicating some other purpose. Cause see, what it is I don't want to go try to give them something, and then I don't have anything to give them. Cause I haven't made those. Sino's supposed to be here somewhere. Him and Tainari. But where? Do you really want me to scour this whole freaking place looking for them? That's gonna be a nightmare. Assassin's Creed it, Spider-Man it. That's what everybody keeps calling him, so I don't care. Yeah, but I haven't participated in those events, though. Hold on. Mika, I need to talk to Mika. Let me go talk to Mika for just a moment. I want to see how this works. Because these other characters are supposed to be here. See, here's the coin one. You gotta get these events open, and the way you get them open is by talking to people involved. Because there was only like certain characters I could give envelopes to. Mika. Mika. Huh? This doesn't seem right either. These gift envelopes are really hard to make. Mika, are you making gift envelopes? What a coincidence. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you here to celebrate Lantern Rite? He's a Mondstadt character, if you're wondering why I'm freaking out. Like, why are all the Mondstadt characters here? Even Sino and Tainari are here, and they're from Sumeru. Boy left the desert for this shit. Oh, no. I came to deliver a letter, and it just so happened to be during Lantern Rite. Clee said she really wanted a Lantern Rite gift envelope, so I thought about buying one to take back. Imagine my surprise when I found out you have to make them yourself. I spent a long time trying to make one, but it still feels off for some reason. I can't tell where I went wrong. You know more about Liyue customs than me. Could you give me some advice on how to improve it? Let me think about it for a second. Help your companions complete their gift envelopes to their specifications. When you are crafting these, your companions will give you suggestions as to how to proceed. Oh god. Once your gift envelope has been accepted by your companion, the crafting process is complete. Well, Klee, though, she's a Mondstadt character. How do I know what to give her? This is the only options I have? So this is Sumeru. This is the Luminite. That's like Liyue. This butterflies are from anywhere. This is Sumeru. This is Fontaine. This is anywhere. I'm not sure what this is. This is from Chenyu Vale. I'm not sure what this one is either. This is also from Liyue. This is from Liyue. This is from Liyue. It'd be great if we could add a bit of color. Maybe an orange or yellow theme would work. This? Oh, you paste them. Okay. Orange and yellow. Orange though. I want to put the flower in it, but I don't know if that's a good idea. Because Klee's a little girl. You would think she would like things with flowers and stuff. But see, this is blue. This gift is amulet. Okay, I'm gonna put it here. Are we done? Is this okay? Oh, it's beautiful. So well made. You did it so fast. You're amazing. Oh no, I should really get going. I need to report back to the Knights. Thanks for the help. I'm sure Klee will love this envelope. Or the envelope. Bing! Easy. Wait until number 2. Okay. I have Mika. Where are you? Just got him to level 80 the other day, I think. Like I opened him up to 80. He's not there yet, but he's like... I'm like looking for like a small short line that he says, but everything's like... Because a lot of the characters aren't voiced for this. And I kind of want to give you an idea of what his voice sounds like.
Please allow me to always travel alongside you and survey the land around us.
Yeah, that's what he sounds like. Okay. Someone seems interested. Yeah, so there's multiple people. Let's go back to this here. So I was gonna see, how can I gift her something if I don't have it? You know what I mean? What I'll probably do is focus on the main part and then go around and try the events so I can get an idea of how they work. And then I normally do mini games and stuff like that for these events, like off camera by myself anyway.
Miss Undertaker, are Hotel and Madame Wong back yet?
No.
Sorry, I'm afraid not.
Really? How strange. They were definitely heading this way. Maybe Hotel had another appointment. Any idea where we might find them?
If it was anything business related, I expect the director would have let me know. I was aware she had a meeting earlier today, for instance. But she doesn't keep me informed about her private affairs.
So you're saying Hutao is dealing with a private matter?
It's possible. The director seems to have had a lot on her mind lately. In the past, she'd usually show up to work in the mid-morning. But recently, she's been getting here before the sun's up. She said she's had trouble sleeping and has been dreaming more than usual.
Trouble sleeping? Are we talking about the same Hotel here? That doesn't sound like her at all.
You might want to talk to our consultant, Zhongli. He's closer to her than I am.
The Geo Archon.
Oh, good idea. How did we not think of that? So, where can we find him? Probably sipping tea somewhere, right?
I would love it at the moment she said that he walked up behind her.
He's just across the road on the second floor, watching an opera. If you listen carefully, you might be able to hear it.
Xianjin. Yeah, so, there's been this problem with this game where when it comes to Yunjin, because she's a Chinese character, people, apparently when because she also has an English voice actor and a Chinese voice actress, and they both do lines for the character, it kind of frustrates me that there's been a lot of people showing, like, up over the years, making fun of her voice. Like, there's been people getting caught in streams, like when she first aired, and she sometimes does like a little song in Chinese, people were like, oh my god, like, I don't know why you would react like that to somebody else's culture. It's very rude.
Oh yeah, Paimon, you're singing! Seems like Zhongli is the only one taking it easy today. Let's go say hi!
Like, I think that's really messed up to, like, hate on somebody else's culture. Like, that's the natural language. And Liyue is based on China! So what do you think they would be speaking here? Fucking certainly not French or German. Like, come on. I'm so annoyed with this. Yeah. It fits her, I think. Remarkable, Miss Yun. You have breathed fresh life into an old classic, and I dare say surpassed the original. You flatter me, Mrs. Zhongli. I'm just glad my voice held out. I'm a little out of practice. I think the reason why it's weird is because the voice does sound older. It sounds more like an older Chinese woman to me, and Yin Jin's kind of young. And I think that's what's throwing people off. I think that's what it is.
Nonsense, Miss Yun. You are as stunning as ever. And if that was you out of practice, well, the official Lantern Rite performance is sure to be truly sensational.
Hey, Zhongli! Hey, Yunjin! How's it going?
Gonna show up and interrupt your shit. Wow. Sovereign and Paimon, what a lovely surprise. It's been too long, old friends. Are you here for the opera?
Oh dear, what a pity. I'm afraid you just missed today's performance. And Miss Yun needs to rest her voice now, or she'll strain it.
It's okay, Team Asuyu. These two are good friends of mine. If they'd like to hear me sing, a few more minutes won't do me any harm.
Aw, thanks, Yunjin. But hopefully you don't think we came here just to show up late and demand a private performance.
Yeah, that seems kind of screwed up. Oh, of course not. I'm guessing you're here for Mr. Zhongli then. I skipped, oh? And how might I be of assistance? Don't say it like that.
Okay, so a friend
I know I just left something behind at a shop. We're trying to return it to her, and all I know is she's probably with her hotel. Any idea where her hotel might be? The director is a free spirit who roams far and wide. She could be most anywhere.
Oh! Great, well this is just fantastic.
Is something important? The thing she left behind, I mean?
That's the thing! We don't know what it's for, but we want to get it back to her as soon as possible just in case she really needs it.
Whip out the Rat Town figure from the bag. I don't know why it's like...
Oh, goodness! That's what you're trying to get back to her? But isn't that a pentad rattan?
So this is the thing that's causing everything to look really bad. It's starting to look like Yanlan is going around putting these dolls everywhere to... How do I say this? It's like a voodoo doll. I put this in your room and curse you to death. Ha ha ha. Like, that's what it is. And it's really starting to paint her in a bad light. But this game likes to do that. They like to build up something to make it seem like this person has done something fucking horrible, but then it turns out that it's like not that. So, and because I have experience with this, I don't think that's the problem. Patad Ratan. So, you recognize this?
Haven't you heard? The word on the street is that the patriarch of the Feiyun Commerce Guild has fallen gravely ill. They say his family found an ominous-looking rattan figure in his bedroom, and there was a pentad fortune conveyance talisman on it. That cursed thing must have been put there to steal his good fortune. It's destroying his health, wealth, and every other good thing in his life.
Yeah, so Baiju told us that, here's what don't make sense. We understand why the Feiyun's Conference Guild Master is ill, which happens to be Xingqiu's great-grandfather, and Timaeus is also suffering the same illness, though. But here's where it don't make sense. They found the doll in Xingqiu's great-grandfather's room, like the Feiyun's Conference Master. They found the doll in his room. That explains why he's ill. But it does not explain what happened to Timaeus. And Timaeus said that he also stopped at Qingce village, which is the same place that the Master had stopped at. And after they both visited that place, they became ill. And Baiju said that something is causing the both of them to age rapidly. That's why they're so ill. They're literally aging at an accelerated rate, and they don't know why. And we believe it has something to do with this doll, which happens to do with Lanyan. But is it Lanyan who's doing it? Because she's from the 12 families from the Chenyu Vale that practices this magic. She has the ability to do it. I think it's like Qingmu or something they call it. Qingming or something.
And based on the description, Your rattan figure looks suspiciously similar. It could even be the one that... Get it away from me! I don't want that thing anywhere near me!
Uh-oh.
Relax, it's fine. This one definitely belongs to Madame Lan. Besides, we've had her on us this whole time and nothing bad's happened to us yet.
Madame Lan, you mean from the Chenyu Vale Artisans Association?
Oh, now that would explain a lot. The Lans of Chenyu Vale practice Chi-Men magic.
There it is.
This Pentad fortune conveyance business would be right up their alley.
Chi-Men, there you go.
This leaves only one question unanswered. Namely, why would the Lans of Chenyu Vale have a bone to pick with the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
What? Will you listen to yourself? You can't seriously believe all that. You'd sooner convince Paimon that Rex Lapis was a slime.
Did you see his eyes? The latter is certainly more compelling theory, Messelia. You appear to have been misinformed by these rumors and also failed to notice the Guyun sigil on this particular Rattan figure.
Oh? Please enlighten me, Mr. Zhongli.
He's the Geo Archon, you piece of shit. I get so annoyed with this. Oh my god. I want to fucking snap a tree in half, bro. Oh my god. Kind of like that one, nobody understands the Lord of Geo more than me. And he's like saying that directly to him. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my god. This is a sign of Varsrana, one of the four main exorcism sigils, a most upstanding and auspicious sign, by no means cursed. She literally said that earlier. As a matter of fact, a series of fortune coins bearing the exorcism sigils recently entered circulation in Liyue Harbor. It's one of the mini games right now. I am somewhat surprised that you didn't recognize it, Master Leah.
Oh, yes, of course. I remember now. And thank you for jogging my memory, Mr. Zhongli. I am humbled by your superior erudition.
Oh my god, please.
This makes way more sense than Madame Lan going around trying to curse people to death.
Yeah, why would she do that? I guess the Rattan figure they found in his lordship's room must have been put there by someone in his family to bring good luck.
In that case, there's a good chance Madame Lan also purposely left this behind to keep Timea safe and well.
And we took it. In all likelihood, yes.
Guess we don't need to find her so urgently after all. We were just worried that losing this might have ruined her plans. But that said, what did she need Hu Tao for anyway? And what is Hu Tao up to that's keeping her so busy? Paimon has a bad feeling about it for some reason.
Any ideas, Zhongli? Well, she's preparing for that guy's funeral, but that other guy said not to tell the public about it, so... The director's mind is a labyrinth. I could not hope to comprehend. She probably has more things she has to think about than the rest of us combined.
Are any of those thoughts the kind that might keep someone up at night?
She has never mentioned that. But as the director of the Wangshan Funeral Parlor, she has a solemn duty to balance the forces of life and death in Liyue. I would be surprised and even a little unsettled if she were truly as carefree as she appears. I agree. I've known Hu Tao for a while now, and for all her eccentricities, I said that wrong, she takes pride in what she does. As her friends, we should just be there for her when she needs us. Indeed, the director's competence is the only reason I can afford to sit here enjoying a cup of fine tea and listening to the opera while doing absolutely nothing.
Having a competent boss isn't an excuse to slack off, you know.
Yeah, I was about to say sitting here doing jack shit, but I didn't. I think Mr. Zhongli just means you should have faith in Hu Tao. There's no need to worry about her so much.
Fair point. Somehow seeing how calm Zhongli is about the whole thing does make Paimon feel much more at ease.
He's the Geo Archon, for fuck's sake. You two ought to be out enjoying the festivities. The Lantern Rite only comes once a year, so make the most of it. If you're still worried, take this. Oh, you're giving me something? A fortune coin. It has recently become customary to give them as gifts. So in the spirit of the season, this is my gift to you. Oh my god!
Wow, Zhongli actually left the house with cash? Now this is a Lantern Rite to remember.
Goodness gracious! Mr. Zhongli, that looks like a very special coin you have there. Is that one of the fabled Rex coins?
Rex coin?
Yes. Look at the design on the face. It's quite different from the typical coins you see in circulation. It appears to be a symbol of Rex Lapis. There's no doubt about it. This is a Rex coin, which means it once passed through the hands of the Lord of Geo himself.
He's literally holding it right now, you moron! This is simply a curio I picked up from a street vendor, Master Leo. Almost certainly a replica, but I can't introduce you to the vendor if you're interested. We're not gonna say anything because we already know.
Oh, so it's just a souvenir then? I assumed it was a family heirloom of great value.
Siren, please take it. Take it right now. Bring it. Wait, if I can't. May you. Fuck. May it bring you good fortune and keep your mind troubled.
So it's an anti-anxiety coin? How is that supposed to work?
You wear it in your hair and you get magic.
Well, even if the coin itself is a replica, the symbol of Rex Lapis is still genuine. And if the symbol is real, so are its effects. So as long as you have this coin, Rex Lapis will always be with you.
Man, it's getting romantic by the second, aren't we?
Mr. Zhongli, would you mind showing me to the vendor from whom you acquired this coin? I wouldn't mind procuring a little of the Lord of Geo's good fortune for myself.
Very well. The walk will do me good. Friends, may we meet you again soon. And there he goes. Took him away from me again, piece of shit. By the way, I'll be performing the Sanctification of Todao on the day of Lantern Rite. That's the one I was just practicing earlier. It's only a few days away now. I'd be honored if you could come and support me.
Oh, that's what you were thinking just now? Paimon definitely wants to hear the full thing. We'll be there. We were actually learning about the 8 Adepts earlier, but we never found out who the 3 Beasts of Tao Do were.
Oh, really? Well, for starters, the 3 Beasts of Taodao are also known as the 3 Immortals of Taodao. They were the Lone Butterfly of the Crimson Flame, the Jade-Plumed Silverwing, and the Golden-Eyed Clayton Mare. 3 auspicious beasts with all the power to take on human form. Yeah, see how it's oh my god. It's Hu Tao's grandfather, who already passed. And the Silverwing has something to do with Yonlan. I have a lot of air in me. That's why I can't talk right. Because I ate cereal before I started these videos, and it put a lot of air in me, and I'm freaking dying. Every few minutes I'm like, ugh.
Oh, so they really weren't human, huh? The Lone Butterfly sounds pretty self-explanatory, but what about the Silverwing and Celadon Mare? What kind of creatures were they?
Silverwing was a swallow, and the Celadon Mare was a white horse. Legend holds that after purifying Taodao, Silverwing and Wind Reader went wandering together, but the white horse retreated into seclusion. Have you ever read Moonlit Bamboo Forest? That story mentions a white horse that roamed the Chingsa mountain range. Oh, here we go. A lot of people think she was the golden-eyed Celadon Mare.
Oh, cool! So, what about the butterfly? What did they get up to?
The Lone Butterfly gave her life during the purification spell. She was the only one of the 8 to sacrifice herself in this way. Even though the 8 had remarkable powers, purifying a god of Tudao's caliber was no mean feat. They had to resort to a secret art called the 7 and 8 Gates Array. The method involves obfuscating one of the gates so that the evil can't escape. The Lone Butterfly was in charge of the gate that was chosen to be obfuscated, but so she disappeared from the world in the process.
Oh, that's so tragic!
But all was not lost. According to the legend, Old Man Wu Wang, another one of the 8 who looked up to her a lot, took up her mantle and kept her legacy alive.
Interesting! Huh. And then, he taught that to the founders of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, right? Didn't they train under him?
Yes, I think it's her grandfather. Exactly. That's where it feels like fate came into play. After giving her life to restore order to the realm of the dead, some chance meetings ensured that future generations continued using her methods to guard the border between life and death. So although, Shanling, she herself disappeared from the world, Shanling, her mission to protect Leo is still alive and well, Shanling. Thousands of years on anyway, that's basically the whole story of how the 8 adepts purified till they are Shanling.
Well, we finally have names for the full roster. Thanks, Yunjin.
Watch her be like, what the hell are you doing? My pleasure. I haven't performed this opera in a long time, so I still have a fair bit of brushing up to do before I'm ready. Don't practice too much, or you'll tire your voice out. Thanks, I appreciate it. See you around. Doesn't even bat an eye to her. She's okay. Oh, okay, they wave to each other.
Hey guys! Are you finally done? I've been waiting forever!
I've been cooking all my fish and steak, waiting for you to make me wait. Oh.
Huh? Oh, Xiangling, what are you doing here?
You were supposed to come back and eat, and we never did.
Tracking you guys down, obviously. You really made me work for it, too.
Oh.
It's honestly a little rich that you're out here telling everyone else to take care of themselves and keep a good work-life balance when you are apparently too busy to eat. Keep this up and I'll have to drag you to the dinner table and force-feed you my delicious cooking against your will.
Oh my god, that sounds like a fucking nightmare. I'm gonna strap you to this chair.
Here we are. I present to you Chef Xiangling's newest creation, Drunken Plums in Snow. You must be starving, surely. Go on, dig in. Wow, this is so nice of you, Xiangling. Paimon hadn't noticed how hungry she had gotten, but smelling that food is making Paimon ravenous.
So you're telling me she was walking around all Liyue carrying this thing with her that was clearly boiling hot with the food? What?
Sounds like you have a tough life, eh, Paimon? Sometimes you feast, but sometimes a traveler lets you go hungry. You should ditch the traveler and hang with me from now on. You'll never go hungry again.
What the fucking shit?
Ooh, now that is a tempting offer.
At least I'll never charge you for a single meal. Enjoy watching her eat your whole business into oblivion.
Oh, come on! It's only one extra customer.
More like one lifelong bed and room partner.
I was only kidding. I know Paimon loves to eat, but I think it'd take more than food to pry her away from your side.
Yeah, especially in Natlan, where I was like, I have to go with Mavica, and she's like, oh, you can't.
Anyway, enough about that. Time for you guys to eat. Whatever your plans are after this, they'll go much better on a full stomach.
I feel like I'm losing my freaking mind right now. So now we have to wait for tomorrow. The other part opens up tomorrow. Ah! Man, the way he auto-turned like that. It's my controller. Okay. Ooh. So I did one. Let's go down here. Claim it. So before we can get Lanya, we need to get that fever up, and currently I have to do the mini games to do that. Ah, Sarah. 3 days. That's why I said when it comes to events like this, I usually wait until they're completely opened before I try. I guess we can go find her. Yeah, they told me to wait. Hold on. She's from Inazuma. It's kind of weird to see other characters from other places here. But I do like that though, because it gives you a chance to interact with characters. That's why when I want to go do this event as Ether, it literally said, you can start it, but if you do this, it'll cause you to meet characters early, or it'll cause characters to be busy. Because I need to finish, I think Razor's and Kaya's story quests before I can come here, but I can do a skip to do it early. But I need to finish all of Natlan with Ether first before I leave. Because if I leave Natlan, it'll lock me out of it, and I'll have to go through all of Inazuma and Sumeru and Fontaine to get back, and I don't want to do that. So, I most likely will wait until this event opens up completely. Like, it should be fully opened by the I want to say the 28th, because it's the 24th that opened up yesterday. So then the 25th, it opens tomorrow, the 26th, the 27th. The 28th is the last day where everything opens. This event lasts until the 29th, so... I think it was the 29th. I could be wrong. Duel. I mean, you still have a chance to get Lanyan off of the banner if you do this. You could get her off of here. But, like, good luck with that shit. Literally. Because if you get your fever up, you can invite her. But because I haven't played any of the minigames, I only put in 80. I have to do a lot more before I can get her for free. So. Alright. I mean, the event says it lasts 15 days. But what I meant by it ends the 29th, that's what I meant is everything will be fully opened by then. I didn't mean that it ends then. I should probably take a look at the other envelopes first. Oh, it's been a while. Why do you look so surprised? I just didn't expect to see a warrior like me enjoying Lantern Rite. I don't think I've ever seen you relax. The tenure commission bears a great responsibility to the people. As a member, I cannot afford to relax most of the time. Perhaps people think of me as a single-minded warrior, completely out of place in a festive and refined neighborhood like Hanamizaka. But letting down my guard means allowing crime to slip through. That is not only a deterrent to my duty, but to the atmosphere of Hanamizaka as well. The most I can do is take advantage of any spare moment that comes my way. Apologies. I shouldn't talk about such serious matters during the holidays. I'm trying to make a gift envelope, but it's not quite coming together. Perhaps you could give me some advice? There we go. Flowers would make a lovely theme, I suspect. Flowers, huh? You want flowers? I'll give you flowers. I don't know why I said it like that. Very fitting. Put this one here. Rainbow roses for Linny. And this. I don't know how many you're allowed to put. Let me see. Can I fit this one here? How about that? Yeah, you're allowed to fit 5. I'll give this to her. Kind of looks a little out of place with that bright yellow. I see. This method produces a great result. Or produced a great result. I appreciate the help. The souvenir really makes this trip worthwhile. You have many thanks. The next time you visit Inazuma, I will treat you to a round of tea. Got it. It's kind of easy. You just listen to what they're into and just put it down. Because we did Mika's. He wanted a card for Klee. Yeah, so there was characters available. How did I do it? I remember I know. How did I do it though? I can't remember what menu I got in. I think it was here. Or was it? Complete gift envelopes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. I wanna, well, check out 2 sightseeing scopes, launch 2 tubes, check out 3 fortunes. I need to find another one, because I did one with Hazo. I need to find the other one. Ming Xiao blessing Yanfei. Please let this case I have to handle be settled smoothly. I'd like to hang out with Granny and all, so that's what she has to say. Gliding around at the speed of sound. I wish everyone good health, good fortune, good meals, fine appetites, and much happiness in the coming year. Great! Let's do another show and make it a big one. You would say that. You would say that, wouldn't you? So, they said I needed 2 coins. I need to learn the symbol. So there's 3 scopes, there's 2 of these, there's 3 actually. There's nothing down this way. I do like this interactive mirror. I said interactive mirror, bro. No, I like this interactive mode. It's fun. So okay, it's on the pier then. So one's in the middle of the city. One's on the pier and the other one should be... That's going towards the pier. That's probably right around where Shan Ling is at. Trying to get a good look of the city. I like that because if you know the city, then you know what you're doing. It's 2 a.m. so all my shit regenerated. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do this again as Ether, but I'm probably not gonna record it though. Unless there's like a major cutscene, but why would I do that? They love to give me nothing, and they love to throw it on the ground. Let me see how many I put in. It's probably, let me see. Sometimes it cuts the mic when I do this, sometimes it doesn't. I think you can still hear me. Let's see, so 5, 6. I've only put in 6. That was probably 7 though. Because it doesn't get listed. It doesn't list as soon as you do it. So that was probably 7. So if I'm judging by that, there might be like one around here and then one over here somewhere. I'm gonna find it. Because this is the one I did. I did this one. They say if you land on, get 4 matching pictures, but I already did that one, so... Well, I'm closer to the scope really quick. Let me see if I can go up and look at it. So I'm like literally right here.
Are you running away?
He did not hit the lip of that. It clipped him bad. Hold on.
10 points for a
Hold on!
jelly.
Hold on. Wait. Ah. Okay. It's good that I have characters that can help me fly and get around. Okay. So you want me to go over there? Should I go over there? Am I meant to go over there? That's like over here though. Like... Not one sentence was completed. Don't you love it? I'll go check that out later. I'll remember it. I feel like something about these coins. Do I hit it? Okay. Let me go hit this other one. There was one behind this guy over here. There you go. Because the civils, if you notice my mini-map, as I'm touching these things, they're disappearing. Surely that surgeon isn't the one in charge. Well, good luck to them, then. They're gonna need it. Something the matter? Oh, it's you! Scared me there. I thought the surgeon had come over. If he had heard me, I'd get dragged away for more training. Do you guys still have to train? Well, the bigger the festival, the busier we are. Lewa Harbor is huge, and there are so many tourists coming in from all over the world. To maintain order and ensure everyone's safety, the Millilith have set up quite a few, new mobile units both in the city and in the wilderness. Do you know what a mobile unit is? Yeah. Just think of it as a team of Millilith soldiers who provide help wherever they go. As long as you need help, just run up to a squad and ask for assistance and they'll lend a hand. Rather, if you're in danger, lost something, or even got lost yourself, just go ask them for help. But since we need to cover such a large area, our sergeant has even pulled out all the reserve units that were originally on standby for training. But those reserve units are all made up of rookies who haven't had much training, so the sergeant said why not hold a temporary training event to up their individual skill level. I heard that particular sergeant is really tough. Anyone who's been trained by him can't help but shiver when they hear his name. Are we talking about Sino? You've undergone his training too? I suppose you could say that. His training is actually really effective, but my legs turn into jelly at the mere thought of it. Want to give it a try? During my training, I heard him mention your name a lot. He said you're not only a master of tactical deployment, but also excel at hand-to-hand combat. Were it you in the training arena, you definitely outperform all of us. I'd give it a try. Alright, the courage you display. You're indeed the hero of Leo. Follow me.